Hello, greetings, sweetie pie. Hello, how are you? Greetings, Shades World. Thank you, sweetheart. My Kev, hi Kev. How was everybody Mother's Day weekend? We're not in the stream yet, so if you see someone you don't have and you want to connect with them, feel free to leave them a comment and do what you got to do. Even though I think most people that actually vibe in and out of these different channels kind of know each other. But if you see someone you don't know and we're not already in topic, feel free to say hello and, do what you need to do. And while y'all here, can y'all stop on that night? And all of those that's out there that's viewing me, hello, how are you? I am your Queen Love Bug number one. Welcome to my village where everyone gets taken care of and no one gets left behind. I hope you all had a fabulous weekend. It's not quite time to start, but I just want to introduce myself and say hello to all of you. I hope you have a fabulous day. Hey, Frank. How are you doing today, Frank? And are you unboxing anything today? Yes, I actually watch our videos when I come to your channels. I'm that I spy. I actually do get a kick out of what I see on a lot of your channels. And when I come, I usually watch the whole video if I actually have the time. And while we're on that subject, to everyone that I didn't get to call and talk to yesterday, I'm so sorry. But sometimes I have to take a little time for myself too. And although I love all of you, I love me too. And every now and again, ladies and gentlemen, it's okay to take some time out for you and do something that make you smile and make you happy. And you don't always have to be doing something for someone else. But I love you. And thank you to everybody that reached out to me, even if it was through text message, phone call, um, comments, joining in on the stream to say hello, whatever it is that you did to just let me know that you acknowledge me. Thank you. And those that went the extra mile, thank you, thank you. Because I want everyone to know that you're loved and appreciated. And whatever you did didn't go in vain. Yes, that is true. I wasn't on YouTube yesterday. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you have to just do something for yourself, Frank. And I wasn't talking about you unboxing yesterday. I actually seen some of the other days when you were unboxing. And I was watching your videos and smiling, just seeing the joy that you received from receiving the items you received. And to all of you that actually unbox stuff, I get a kick out of seeing the joy that people receive when they're unboxing their gifts. Because I'm a shopper, and I think y'all like kind of already know that. And I love to shop. But you know something that y'all might not know about me? I like to give people gifts too, but I actually like to see the joy that the gifts bring to that person when I give it to them. I have grandchildren in New York City, and there's times when I send them something, I'll order it through the mail. And if my daughter let them open it without FaceTiming me so I can see their joy when they open it, I'd be so mad at her. And I'd be disappointed because I want to see their joy. It's just like when I feed people. I love to see them eat the food with joy and love. And, be like, oh, yeah, I like this. This is good. I don't know why that brings me joy. It's the simple things, simplicity. Not always the most extravagant things and the biggest balloon that make the biggest bang. Sometimes it's the small things that touch you on the inside. If y'all know what I mean. You love when I cook sweetie pie. And that's the thing that I do when I come around. I like to cook. My family, when we have functions, I'm sure y'all have heard me say it many times, we cook a lot of food and stuff. And I am one of the cooks. And there are certain things that we all, master. And Alex Doe can actually cook. My mom, everybody, my sisters, my brothers, we can get in there and we burn stuff down. And I get so much joy when I watch people enjoy themselves, food, music, just sitting around laughing and talking, and just living your best life. And we need to do more of that, everybody. We need to bring more joy out of each other. And when I come in here and I see the hearts and the flowers, just people saying kind things to one another, another successful live stream. Because that means more to me than anything. Just seeing people getting along and having a nice time. Hey, my Queen of Six and family, come on in here. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Queen of Six is here, everybody. Yes, another queen. And I'm so glad you're here, Queen, because I want y'all all to know that as women, there can be more than one queen. And salute to you, Queen, because we can definitely respect each other and salute each other. Salute to all y'all queens out there, because every sister that's living her best life is a queen, right? So come on and let's give them some salute, queens. Shout out to all y'all queens out there that's living your best life and doing it royally. Alex Doe, greetings, my brother. Greetings, and welcome to the village, Alex Doe. Some of you may know, and some of you may not know, that Alex Doe is my brother, my bestie, my homie, somebody that I rock with on a daily and weekly basis. And me and Alex Doe, we don't always see eye to eye, but that's what makes us who we are, because we like to bounce off each other sometimes. And sometimes we don't always agree, even though we have so much in common. But at the end of the day, I respect him and he respects me, and we love each other, because that's my brody, my big brother. And he's always going to be that to me. So, that's what makes family, right? You're not family until you disagree with some stuff, right? You're not family till your little sister getting on your last good nerve, right? And I get on his nerve. I really do. And I sometimes do it on purpose. Yeah, you got, what are brothers for? And if you got some big brothers, every now and again, you got to be that little sister that get on their nerves. You're not a sister until you start getting and working on people's nerves. Renegade Channel, welcome. Come on in here, Renegade. And let me tell you something, it ain't nothing easy about being a renegade. Woo! That name in itself tells me a little something about you. I promise you that. Hey, I'm new to the channel. Hello, welcome to the village, where everyone gets taken care of and no one gets left behind. Show Renegade some love, y'all. Come on in, Renegade. We're getting ready to get into a topic. And feel free to jump in, say what you got to say, and just fit right on in. Because we don't never, ever, ever meet a stranger in the village. The doors are open. Come on in and be a part of what's going on, because we love to have a good time. How are you? I am doing fantastic, Renegade, and I hope you are too. While we're on the new thing subject, let's set down our ground rules for those who don't know, so we can keep the flow going smoothly in the village. And I was trying to hope and wait for folks to come on in before I lay these rules down, because sometimes the village can start getting a little bit out of hand. And let's stay in the order of the Lord now. Let's not just get crazy. So whenever we're having topics, let's not bring sexual context into the live stream that has nothing to do with the topic. Hey, if you want to shoot your shot with somebody, you go right on ahead. Because, hey, I told y'all, live your best life. But be classy about it. Give them your number and deal with that stuff offline. If you want to take somebody down, hey, that ain't none of my business. But don't bring it in my comment box because I don't want to see that. And neither do my mama and the elders and the pastors that's viewing this. They don't want to see your dirty talk. So if we having a live stream, let's keep that out. But you can always take it to your channel anytime you want to. And even with myself, I gotta calm down because sometimes I can get out of order too. Don't y'all judge me. But we gonna get on track, right, everybody? And we're gonna do what we have to do to keep the village nice and clean. We don't want our village to be a circus act now, do we? Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Well, let's get off the ground. How many of y'all been booed up in this doggone pandemic? We got an awesome topic today. And if you married, girlfriend and boyfriend, residing together, breaking bread together, file your taxes together, and gotta spend that stimulus money together, I promise you, you're gonna want to pay attention. And sometimes we don't really know the proper order. And one thing I love about y'all here in this village, that always help me get stuff on track. Got you right on there, and y'all tell me what you're thinking, what's right, what's wrong, and we may not always agree, but we're mature enough to let everybody have their own opinion too, and still love you more. And let me tell you something, honey. Money can put a whole lot of pain and a whole lot of hearts if you don't do right by one another when it comes to money. So we're going to talk a little bit about if you was to get a stimulus package with your mate and they took that whole entire package when it came in. They never discussed it with you. They took it upon themselves to take us out of debt and paid up all the bills. They paid every single bill with the money. Would you be upset, or would you feel that they was out of order because they should have discussed it with you? And or would you be happy that they just did what they had to do to free you of debt? We get ready to get down to the meat and potato things. Welcome to the village, Paige. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Paige, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Come on, everybody that's lobbying around, and let's get into prayer. Father, here we come again. Lord, we call on you so much. I know you're tired, but you know what I love about you the most, Father. You don't never quit your job. You don't never say, that's it, I'm not going to listen to you no more. And if you know me, you know, Lord, I can talk your head off. But you're always a listening ear. And I just thank you for being a listening ear. Because I can wake up out of my sleep talking to you. And I know sometimes you're probably talking to everybody and listening to everybody, but you already know, here she come. I knew it, but she wasn't going to make it through the night. I'm like that baby that wake up for that bottle in the middle of the night. You're guaranteed to hear from me. Father, I thank you so much for what you have brought to this village. I thank you for using me, Lord. And Father, please, please, please forgive us of our sins. Father, everything that's not of you, take it up out of this village. put a hedge of protection 1,000 feet back around this village. Father, go out on the porch. Yes, y'all might call it bushes. Bless everybody out there, Father. Put the blood of Jesus all around this village. Touch and anoint everybody in the sounds of my voice, Lord. And all those that's sick right now, Father God, please give them total healing from the crowns of their heads to the soles of their feet, Lord. Go out all over these networks and bless all the channels out there. Give everybody their heart desires, Lord. Bless Jesus. We lift it up in your Son, Jesus' name. For his sake we pray. Amen, amen, and amen. Amen. In case you haven't heard, I'm your Queen Love Bug #1. Welcome to my village, where everyone gets taken care of and no one gets left behind. And we're about to get down to the meat and potato of this topic right now. How would you feel if your partner received the stimulus package and took the entire package and paid off every single bill that you had and didn't discuss it with you? Would you be okay with it? Or would you be upset about it? Put it in the chat. Amen. 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 This is going to be interesting. Pain or death is a priority that is freeing up funds for the future. Amen. Amen. From Queen. Okay, what I would like to know is from you, Paige, since you didn't answer, I would like to know if your say your spouse paid up the debt, but he didn't discuss it with you, would you be happy? Would you say, well, okay, he freed us of debt, even though we should have conversed about that? You know, I'm happy and I'll let it go. I won't be upset with him because he's doing what's in our best interest. Is that what you're saying? And from Sweetie Pie, no, be upset because the bills are paid, but I would be upset because about him not telling me. Okay, so do you feel that that's the subject that he should have discussed with you? Because he did free you of the debts, but do you feel like he might have did something wrong by not talking to you about it? I feel if I trust his financial judgment, then that wouldn't be an issue. Okay, okay, Paige. And I'm glad she's saying this. And if anybody disagrees, excuse me, please feel free to jump right in and say how you feel because we all are entitled to our opinions. From Frank, as long as the bills are paid, I would be kind of mad, but she didn't talk to me about it. Right, but it's kind of like a kind of balance out, like I'm mad, but I'm not. I'm mad, but I'm not kind of thing. From Paige, Queen, my husband is the financial head of the house. I trust his judgment. I think he could have told me. Okay, okay. Now, great. I'm glad you said that because as the head of the house, right, I've been that in relationships. But is it okay because you're the head of the house to not discuss what you're doing financially with your spouse? Let me know. Although the bills need to be paid eventually, it depends what our financial situation is. But for the record, no financial decisions is made in my house without running it past me. See, did not tell you that's my Brody? Did not tell y'all that's my Brody? Hey, we got the same DNA. We got the same DNA. Pay the bills, but talk to me. Talk to me, baby. Give me some kind of, respect. Don't just take it and pay up everything. I might have wanted to pinch off a couple of them dollars. Okay, well let's get serious. The stimulus money was an unexpected finance. Okay, so being that the finance is unexpected, if the finance is unexpected, is it okay not to run that past your spouse and do what you feel is in the best interest of the relationship? Because I don't think there's no right or wrong answer, people. I do think it all depends on what you and your partner find confident in your relationship. I feel that if you are together, we should talk about bills together. But he paid it, that's cool. But at least inform me about it. I hear you, sweetie pie. I hear you. As a man, I would want to know. Okay, Frank. Frank raised his voice up in here as a man. Y'all hear Frank? Frank, you starting to get your little confidence together in this village. You used to sit in the background. Now Frank done put his big boy shoes on. As a man, you better be letting me know what's going on up in this house. I love you, Frank. I love you, Frank. I tell you, this is the village right here. It's never a dull moment, I promise you. I feel a little disrespected that we did not discuss it, but happy the bills are paid. Amen. Because, Sonny, let me tell you something. When a person take you out of debt, and if you ever been in debt, you know that your credit shot, there's a lot that become closed to you. And once you get that credit cleaned up, it will open up some opportunities and some doors. And if you know anything about credit, if your credit is up here, you can get through some stuff. So he did a good job, or they did a good job by paying it. But now let's sit down and discuss talking about it the next time, because he pushed you up. When there was talks of stimulus money, we talk about the plan before it hits the account. Okay, so that makes sense. But what if you did not discuss him paying all the bills and he chose to do that? Math out loud. You know I gotta mess with you, Frank. And yeah, Frank done stepped in here with his big boy shoes talking about what woman. You done went out there and did what? I wish you would do it again without talking to me. I'm the man of this house. Get him, Frank. Paying the bills, this is from Alex. Paying the bills is cool. What about when they simply spend it having fun and neglect the household financial responsibility? Oh, somebody about to die. Somebody about to die. You get a stimulus check and take that and mess it up, and then you think you're going to come back in here and try to explain yourself? The devil's a liar. Yes, said Bob. Sweetie Pie. Paige, paying bills, I would be happy. But if he messed up the money on foolishness, she didn't even finish that, so you already know it ain't a good look. Kev Gaming, amen to all of you. Amen, Kev. And y'all say hello to my good friend, Kev Kev. Kev Kev stops in here to check me out. Tell me where you from, Kev Kev. This is what I talk about when I talk about loyalty and people having each other back. And it's a young lady that was on here. Her name is Shay Johnson. And she's another one. I just met this young lady recently. But she has just been coming in here and being nothing but love. And this is what I talk about when you're meeting new people and actually getting to bond with people and really care about them. So y'all see where Kev Kev is from? Kev Kev is actually one of my first friends here on YouTube when I started networking. I met Kev. I call him Kev Kev. He's Kev Gaming XP. But me and Kev Kev is family. And he was one of my first friends. And he just took to me, and he would always come and support my channel and press like and be like, hey, Queen. And then I would come into his gaming channel to talk to him and vibe with him. And we have always just stayed connected. And he may not come a few days, and I may not come to him, but some kind of way, like when we crochet in it, we always wind back together. So my friend, shout out to the UK, and shout out to my friend Kev Kev. And you better not be over there messing up that stimulus money, Kev Kev. I love you, Kev. Okay, let's get back to topic now. Okay, and shout out to Shay's World. She's a sweetheart. Okay. I still watch your lives on my TV when you don't see me. Well, then just come in and say, hey, Queen, it's me, it's Frank, I'm here. And then you go on out and watch the live. But yes, Frank, you done got in here and you done got your backbone together. Like, what? I better not be talking no mess up here. I'm the man up here. What you said, woman? Look, sit yourself down and be quiet. These guys, they got you on the ball. I try my best to clean. You know that. Yes, he do. He is so, so super duper sweet, super duper respectable, super duper gentleman. So, ladies, if y'all like gentlemen, get to know Kev Kev. Adorable person. Oh, okay, you can't have that so far, sweetheart here. I had to fill you out. Oh! Oh! You had to fill me out. Okay, so what you said, oh, I could put my big boy shoes on with her. Get yourself over there and hush, woman. There, between Alice and Pounds, they be in here trying to throw their little weight around every now and again, and we got to push them into the wall. Hey, ladies, we're going to have to start pushing Frank into the wall, too. Yeah, Frank done got rough and tough in here. We're going to have to double team him. It's going to take about 7 of us, so we got to make sure the house is loaded when we get to Frank Town. In the UK, we got 3 weeks more now. Lockdown in UK now. Wow. So is anything actually open in the UK right now, Kev? If there is money in the house and the bank account, and neither one of us need money for something, we tell each other so that we are both aware of the financial situation. Okay, Alice, though I agree with you from Paige, and Frank said that out loud. Now, let me just say this, right? When I'm with someone, we do great. And what I like to do, we have an account, that's the house account. And that's what we put money into to make sure the flow of traffic of everything that got to be taken care of is taken care of, and add a little extra savings to the account. Then we have what we call pocket money. And we make sure that we take the pocket money out after we divvy up whatever we're going to save and pay bills with. And that's for our pocket. Now, if we need something that comes out of that savings for money for the house, we need to come to the carpet and talk about it. Okay, baby, I need this, and I got to do that. And okay, we can figure that out, and then next week I'm gonna put this in, or whatever. However we gonna do it. But don't you dare go in that money that's for the house and the savings without running it past me, because we're gonna have a problem. And if some extra funds come in here, if we in debt, I'll be glad you took us out of debt. But at least come to me and say, well, babe, I think we need to use this to get out of debt and, get ourselves back on track. And then, after that, we'll be all right. And I may whine a little bit and say, well, can I at least, or how much is it? So dare act like y'all don't act like that. Because I know women do it. They're going to be like, well, how much is it? Just shot through that. I know you do it. And some of y'all men do it too. But baby, how much you working with? What we get, how much we got? Well, one person from another household keeps busy with each other. Yeah, of course, it's jazz. Wow. So there's nothing as far as like business and things of that nature, places that you can go. It's nothing open still. Stay safe, Cab. Yes, stay safe. Our prayers are to you, Cab. Alex, though, I have household money, pocket money, and I keep something in the stash that I call my just in case money. Right? That's we so much alike. Thanks, Paige. All stay safe. Yes, and you too, Kat. And I know your time zone is different from mine, Kat. And I just want to say to you, thank you. Thank you for compromising your rest and things of that nature to come in here and be a part of and just love on me and, just take care of, because I need our men. And I always say this on my live streams. Y'all know I love my sisters in here. They are absolutely just everything. But I really want men to be a part of and come and lobby around us and, just be that support. Because as women, especially, when you're doing something like a network, you need your men. And this is a village, and there's no village that's just women. We need the men in the village. So thank you, men that come into the village and complete complete us as women. Thank y'all. Wait, now the question was, you feel if your spouse paid off the debt but not community debt? Okay, I'm going to get back to that. Let me just read a few things. Thanks, Dad. When all is settled down, I think the queen is going to invite me to her place for a few nights. The queen laughed out loud. Let me tell you something, Kev. No man get invited to this place unless he put the ring on. If you want it, then you gotta put the ring on it. Hey, Talisha, that's my beautiful cousin. Money earning Mount Vernon, Talisha. Hey, cuz, welcome to the village. It's selfish to simply pay your personal debt, but leave the rest of the family in the wind. Not a good look. Well, hey, we're going to get back to that. Okay, so Paige, give some examples of community debt so everyone knows exactly what you're talking about. And I want to know also, have any of you ever been in debt where you have really just maxed out credit cards, maybe even didn't pay your rent, all your utility bills done doubled and tripled up. You done been had the what they call it, file bankruptcy, because it happens. It happens. I've never dipped that low because when I was growing up, and my brother gonna laugh right now. I know he's sitting over there getting ready to fall out because he was just telling me this the other day, and my daughter was too. My mom, she always took her paper and pencil and she sat down and she budgeted up all of her bills, her food allowance, this allowance, that allowance. And you know, we do that. And my kids laugh about it to this day because every month, faithfully, I am the accountant. I'm going to go through that ledger and I'm going to make sure stuff go where it needs to go. And I have done that most of my life. But then there have been times when I must admit I have abused the money. And I have maxed out credit cards saying, oh, I'll pay that up later. Or, oh, shoot, I didn't come in here for this, but I done stocked this, girl. And I know my cousin Talisha over there crying. I'm getting this on this card. I done just got charged for that. Next thing you know, I got all these shopping bags. And I get home and something say, you in trouble. What was you thinking? And I know I'm talking to somebody right now. Purely that would be mortgage payments, gas, and electricity, car notes, and any debt, shopping addiction debt, so on and so forth. I have max cards out. Oh, gee, we ain't even getting it to you. We ain't even gonna start child hush. Just be quiet, things. Just be quiet. Save yourself. Because we both have done it. I mean, we have really took some money down. Oh, we love the shop money. Okay. Okay, now he did pay those bills as well. He paid all the bills. He got you out of debt. He paid all the bills. You owe nobody nothing. All you got to do now is go forward. So would you be upset? Independent without benefit to the union credit card debt. Okay. I'm gonna come back to you in a second, Paige. I'm Kat. Always see y'all on the next one. Please leave a like and comment for the queen. I hope she deserves it. Amen to all. Thank you, Kev. God bless you, Kev. And stay safe. My brother from another mother, Kev. Good night. Thanks for stopping by, Kev. That's how sad my ex be like, oh my God, yes. All her exes. And let me tell you, money can get away from you. Come on, how many times have you started just picking up crap in the supermarket? You're going to get some groceries, and next thing you know, oh yeah, I like this too. Oh, especially, let me just be quiet. I know if my dear buddy here, he gonna say, I knew she was gonna start talking about food. Oh, okay. Sweetie pie. I've never been in debt in the hole unless I was out of circulation at times and had to wait a day or two for my money. but everything was paid. But I had very little pocket money. Now I have been there, and that's okay if you paid up all your bills, you got everything you need, but you trying to just scramble till you get to some more money. You still all right. I'm talking about when you all the way in the hole, nothing's paid and you don't have nothing. Pay said good night to you, Kev. Felicia. No, I pay my bills, but sometimes things happen in life, so I try to calm down. Sweetie Pie, no, I wouldn't be upset. Okay, Sweetie Pie. Felicia, today, right? Frank over there laughing out loud. I know what I'm talking about. Yes, that is me. Yes, you know how you go in the store, and this is why sometimes I'll send my daughter to the store because, or I'll just bring out a certain amount of money. I have a card that I put money on, and that's what I take when I go out because I am out of control. And I say, today I'm only spending this. I promise myself. And if I go out with the next, then I start seeing stuff. And it's always when you don't want to spend money that everything goes sale. Tell the truth and shame that devil. And I say, don't do it. And I'll be so close to not doing it. Just something say, you ain't gonna catch it for this price again. And now here I go. I just start spending, then I get home and I'll be like, oh, I'm so mad at myself. But then I start looking at that stuff and I'll cheer right up. Oh, but I need this. Yes, that's me. And let me tell you, you can get to spending some money in them dollar stores too. How many times have you went in that dollar store and wound up spending $100 and picking up crap? Huh? I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna go to the dollar store today. This way I won't spend that much. And I'm not talking about, the ones that only got everything for 99 cents. But some of these dollar stores like Family Dollar, Dollar General, they got some other little stuff. But that Dollar Tree can add up too. With everything is a dollar. If you get to keep, okay, I can do, and someone else can do this. And I need to get 2 or 3 of these while it's going around. Sometimes I can't help myself. Me too, sweetie pie. I'm a mess. Talisha, yes, yesterday I went to get sinus meds and came out with a cart full. Yes. And sweetie pie, didn't you do that too one day? I feel this is from Paige. I feel everyone has a role and they have to play in a relationship. Some contribute more financially than others, and that's very true. And I'm glad you stated that, Paige, because that's so true. And let me tell you, sometimes one person do have to be a little bit more of the financial advisor than the other one because they are better at it. I have been with men who say, here, you take the money because you can manage. I can't manage. And you are able to make sure we got everything. So it's nothing wrong with it. It can be different, in different households. Hello, Authentic Chef. Hello, beautiful. Welcome to the village. Thank you for coming in. Just jump right in. We never meet a stranger. Everyone, welcome Authentic Chef to the village. Come right on in. The Dollar Tree has me in the 20 through 50 range. I've never just spent the dollar. You better know it, Paige. I'm here now. We see you. We see you. Just come on in and jump right in. We're talking about a topic, Authentic. And the topic is, if your mate took the money that was from the stimulus package and they received it in their account and they paid up all the bills and debt, but they didn't tell you, would you be upset or would you be happy or would you be somewhere in the middle? Let us know what that from Queen of Six at Paige Turner. That's so true. Yes, it is, Queen. Talisha Paige Turner, I know I have spent 100. You better know it, T. Sweetie Pie, the Dollar Tree, I'm mad at them because I love cute stuff. I think of them, come on, the Dollar Tree stuff. Who's not going to say good at saving change in roll of quarters? Yes, Lisa. Hey, Chef. Alex, communication is instrumental when it comes in being accountable for the financial obligations and commitments and meaningful relationships unless you have to end. Okay. Sweetie Pie, you know your job. Put the number in the chat because now I think it's time for people to start calling in because with my stigma is just too much without reading. So we're gonna need some of y'all to call in, and I'm gonna put the join me in the chat if someone want to come on the screen. You do not have to show your face unless you want to. Okay, I put the number in the chat. Feel free to call in if anybody want to talk about any of this topic because I know some of y'all may have a lot to say in paragraphs and it's going up because everybody is saying something, and I don't want to actually miss out on some of these comments because they look very interesting. You are beautiful, love it. Thank you. I'm humbled. Yes, I'm rolling dimes and finish. Yes, ain't that brother rolling money? I will be in the middle. Let me know. Okay. Hi, Chef. Yes, sweetie pie. I got quarters from the bank. I got be back. Okay. Aquel Yuma, hi. Welcome to the village where everyone gets taken care of and no one gets left behind. Thank you for coming by. Let everybody know where you're from, Aquel. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. How are you? Aquel, we're actually having a topic today. How would you feel if your mate spent the stimulus package to get you out of debt, but didn't tell you that they were spending the stimulus package, but they freed you of debt? Would you be upset? Would you not be upset? Or would you be somewhere in the middle? And hello, Constance. Hello, sister. Answer that same question, Constance. And to anybody that's in the chat that would like to call in, feel free to call in. Sometimes I like to hear your opinions. I want to get down to the meat and potato things. How do you feel? And guess what, y'all? With them doing that, after calming down from being upset and realizing that you're debt free, are you happy that you don't have to worry about all the bills over your head, even though they went over your head and a little out of order? Is it another part of you that's saying, you did good? I didn't get to spin it up, but you did good. Patricia Vlogs, welcome to the village. Thank you for coming in. Fifi, my baby, mama's girl, welcome to the village. Welcome to the village where everyone gets taken care of and no one gets left behind. Let's get down to the meat and potato things. I need somebody to call in here, put the number in the chat again, Sweetie Pie, that has a voice, that has something to say, that want everybody all over the universe to know about this topic. What is it that you feel deep down in your heart? I want to hear from somebody. Somebody needs to call me. What was the question? The question is, if you have a person, hold on, let me just say this. So, Aquel, this is not a networking channel. We're actually in topic. But if you're interested in joining someone, and that goes for anybody, go to their channel, view a video, join it, leave a message or whatever the case may be. And this way, when they get off, they can get back to you. And if they're not interested, then they would just delete it. And this way, we can keep the flow going in here. And if you want to do what you have to do, you can do what you have to do. But we cannot have that going up in the middle of us talking about a topic it's bad enough I got to try to read what's going on, and then, you know, people trying to network in the middle. So you're okay to join people, but just do it behind the scenes. Hello, Patricia. Hello. Okay, now listen up, everybody. Let's get back on track. The question is, you're with your mate. You have received the stimulus package. It went to your mate account. You did not discuss coming out of debt or paying up on the bills. Your mate took the stimulus package. He paid all the bills and took you out of debt. Took you both out of debt. Are you upset, or do you think that your mate did the right thing? Or are you somewhere in the middle? And would you be the mate that would do something like that? That would take the package and say, you know what, I'm going to just pay all the bills, because if this money hit her hands or his hands, they get ready to mess the money up. And I would rather get us out of debt so we can be comfortable than to let them know and they want to mess the money up. Because sometimes people do want to mess the money up. Let's be clear. Which direction would you go in? How would you feel? Would you feel that it's okay that they actually felt like, let's get out of debt, even though they didn't tell you? Talk to me, everybody. But we're going to get to what you said in a minute, Alex, that they took the money and they messed it up. And they didn't even let you know the money came. By the time you found out the money came, they done messed that money up. And you didn't get a dime of it. Ooh, ooh. Somebody in trouble. Prayer request. That's all I can say. It's going to be a prayer request going on. Yes, yes, yes. We got to get down to the meat and potato things now. I would be mad. I would be happy he done something right. I wouldn't be mad for Fifi. I would be glad he did something right. Okay. You feel like he was right to take the money and get you out of debt. Okay. You're warming up. Possible. I would do exactly that. Pay up the bills, and if my mate did something positive like that, it's fine. Okay. But what if he didn't discuss it with you, but he did do the right thing? Would it be an issue that he didn't tell you, or would you say, okay, it's okay? That's why I don't share finances with no one. Queen of Six. Ooh. Okay, now let me ask you this, Queen of Six, because we both are widows, and as well as Sweetie Pie, right? When you was in the marriage with your husband, did y'all share finances, or was that something that you just never did? And to big old Frank that's getting ready to put his foot down from now on, I would be glad the bills are paid, but talk to me about what we are doing so I won't be blindsided. Okay, Frank? Okay. Woman, you better stop telling me stuff up in here. Oh no, he's going out the door with no money. He's let me tell y'all something. Like, it's a lot that goes on in here, and people talk to me after the live streams are over, right? And I just want y'all to know, and I didn't even realize I was doing this so much, right? But when I crack up laughing, I fall to the side on the couch. They said they leave here because I'll be laughing sometimes. I forget that I'm actually live streaming, and I just crack up laughing and I fall to the side on the couch. And a couple of people told me that just tickles them. Sometimes bills have to be juggled. One time I had to pay a bill, and that's all I had. So I opt to keep the money in my pocket and pay the gas bill on Friday when I got paid. Real talk. Hey, haven't we all done that? At least you paid it Friday. Some of us be on the phone. Excuse me, can I get a payment arrangement for next month? That's Friday. Yes, I've done it. Come on, don't y'all sit up in here and act like y'all haven't been on that phone. Excuse me. Yeah, I need to pay this bill next month. Well, what's the reason? I'm just sick, or I had a problem. I'm not working right now. but I need a little bit of time. I can pay this one next month. Okay, ma'am, you hang up that phone, you back up on that computer. Do. Yeah, y'all ain't about to leave me out here on this ledge by myself. I know I'm talking to somebody. I'm not the only one that does stand up in here and neglect the bill to get something that I really didn't need. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all done did it too. But here come your kids. Mama, daddy, I'm going to need some money for football this. So we going there with the team. And you be like, why is these people just letting us know at the last minute? And don't even talk about the schoolhouse. They'll give a trip or play at the last minute and tell you your child need a whole uniform or outfit. How many times have that happened to you? Or they come with that school list talk about about 50 things and the school year just starting. You just had to get uniform. And here they come with a list long as my arm, and the stuff on it look like more than what you find in your own household. One of my daughters said, shoot, they better get out my face. That's right, at Alice McQueen. We all have done that. Yes, laugh out loud from Frank. Exactly right from Fifi. Yes, laugh out loud. I have done that before from Sweetie Pie. Yeah, I have done that. That happened to me, said Frank. Yes, I have done that. Right now, let me ask y'all, right? When you mess money up, and now you got to dig yourself back out the hole because now next month you got to pay that bill you didn't pay plus the new bill that come in. Do you be upset? Even though you know you're the one that spent that money up? Between the kids' everyday money and your lunch money, it happens, yes. Because you can go sideways any day of the week, mess around with a vehicle or the trip to the movies. Oh, sweet pie, you about to make me start doing this again. You can go to that movie theater. And I tell people that food in the movie theater, if you got a couple of children, can cost more than taking them to dinner. Here y'all eat all these M&Ms till we come out of here. We get ready to go sit down and eat high this food. Once I get all the bills out the way, I'm good. That's why I pay everything first. Me too, Brody. Then decide what to do with the rest. Sometimes I spend it, or sometimes I just let it stack up. Same here. But you not now. Let's talk about stacking up some money. Let's talk about stacking it up. How many of you have stacked up some money and you got this money just where you need it? You've been doing good, and you wake up one day and something says that money's still sitting there. You can spend some of it. Treat yourself to something. And here you go online, and then you start out good. Let's be good about it. You start out good and you say, okay, I'm gonna just spend 200 today. I done stacked up about 3,000, so I can spend 200. That ain't gonna be too bad. And you do good and you come on over. And that stuff come in the mail. And something say, oh, I gotta get this to go with this stuff. And you go back up on that internet and that's it from there. That's it. Yes, I'd be mad. Then I'm like, I can't get those shoes I wanted. Right, or now I gotta pay all these bills and now I gotta be scrimping and scraping and really at the dollar store. Now I'm not at the dollar store getting what I want. I'm in there trying to scrimp around and make it through the week. Okay, I can make this with this, and I can put these beans or something. Let me see what else they got. And let me go around there to the freezer and see what kind of halfway decent stuff in that freezer I can drag out for $1. And then that'll be the time somebody want to come over. You trying to make it, and now here they come with they broke mouth. They done messed their money up too. They looking for somewhere to go eat. You looking at them like, not today. I'm barely pushing myself through the gate. You keep peeling and peeling from them. savings, then I'm mad at myself. Yes, yes. Well, see, my biggest thing too, most of my friends, they like to go places and vacation and do things. And you know, vacations can mess you up, especially it's not the vacation sometimes that costs that much because we can really get some good vacation plans. But by the time you start trying to find something to put on a swimsuit, and okay, I'm gonna need something to wrap around me. I can't just be out here with all these hands hanging out, just walking the beach, you know, looking crazy. Because come on now, let's live in some truth. How many times you done seen some folks on that beach and you don't say nothing, you mind your business, but you be looking like, don't they still sell coveralls? Like, come on, that's just a little bit too much going on the beach. I would tell him the next time, just let me know what he's doing. Okay, Constance, I agree. Let me know. I'm not mad because you're helping us, but man, I could have pitched off a couple of them dollars. Okay, that's out loud. I saved 4 or 5 thousand and started pitching off it and decided to spend it all and start all over again. I ain't even gonna tell no stories. I've been with you, bro. I done went through some money sometime and I'd be like, what happened? How many of y'all have actually spent money, right, and you had the cash? And then you got home and you was like, hold on, let me get my receipts out. You done ran through more money than you knew you was running through. And you gotta sit there and start adding and subtracting. Here come that paper and pen again. Okay, let me see this receipt I spent there. And then when you finish adding up everything, it's actually exactly what you said that I spent up. Patricia over here cracking up. I'm okay saving as long as I leave it alone. But once I stay buying things, that's pretty much a done deal, said Alex. Laugh out loud. Yes. And don't be with somebody that don't have no self-control either. And that's me and most of my cousins and friends. And when we get together, we can spend some money. And then you know when you're going to have a good time, you don't start thinking about how much money you're spending if you're having fun. How many people that went in that liquor store? Come on now. And everybody talking about, well, I don't like that, but I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna get this. And now here you come out with 2 and 3 shopping bags, ching-a-linging down the block. Somebody want Hennessy. I don't want Hennessy. That dark liquor. I want to get some Patron, but I don't drink Patron. I drink 1800. But I'm gonna get Malibu. Now I went up in that liquor store and done spent an arm and a leg on nothing but liquor. You don't even have a chaser yet. Now you got to go in the store and get those. Now you're back to the same thing. But I don't like soda with mine. I don't want that. I want grapefruit juice. Now you done spent another fortune buying juice. You still ain't bought no food yet. I ain't gonna talk about no food, dear buddy. You ain't gonna get me today. But y'all know we can spend some money for some food too. We gotta eat. Ain't no who gonna get drunk all night and not be able to eat no food. Now we're broke. The vacation is over. And everybody's coming home and we all got bills. Don't get caught in the dark. Good. Con Edison coming. You better pay Con Ed and you better pay that rent if you don't pay nothing else. One time I was doing retail therapy and spent myself into 170 debt from my debt card. But if you ask me, I didn't buy much of nothing. Right, right, of anything, right. Child, if I was to start laying down the crap out of things, you ought to be like, spank her. Somebody just bend her over and just get the spanking her. Just send her through the assembly line and stuff. Spank her. Blah, 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 blah. I look her tail. And I'll be like, okay, I'm not doing it today. Sometimes I'm telling y'all, I don't even go in the stores. I'm going to sit in the car. They start going in them certain stores and don't go in no jewelry store. Don't you dare take your tail in no jewelry store. Because especially if you haven't bought no jewelry in a long time. And you know, some of us, we hold on to stuff and take care of it. But then when you get a chance to actually go and get you some stuff, you be like, oh my goodness, I wanted this. And then don't let them be running the sell. That's it, you're done. What you can spend money on food and some wine. Yes, wine to help you. Oh no. When I go out now, I usually take a certain amount. I leave the debit and credit cards home. When that little bit of money run out, the party is over. It's time to head home. Right. It's time to go on home, going back to the house. And then you got those who don't buy food and stuff in their house. So when they get out somewhere, that's like their pleasure. Food, drink. And they will go off. And that's why when you go out with your friends and they be talking about, we all put it on one receipt. No, ma'am. No, sir. I'm not going to sit there and gobble down all the food and drink and then be talking about, oh, we splitting the bill however many ways. No, I'm paying for my food and drink. Now go ahead. You done ordered up all of them doggone daiquiris and put a shot in it and a champagne bottle, and now you done sat there and drunk $200 or $300 worth of drinks, and then you think I'm gonna spend $50 on my food and I'm gonna be a shot $150? I don't think so. That's your problem. Oh, and don't even talk about no sales. Aquel, if you left somebody something, when it's over, they'll look and they'll get back to you after the live stream is over. Thank you for coming in. And everyone, Aquel may have left you all a comment. Those that's networking, feel free to get back to him. And those that's not, just delete it. Thank you, Aquel. But yes, you have to know like what type of therapy you need. And sometimes I got a friend girl and she lives in Colombia, and she comes down to Charlotte to get me, and we go shop and stuff. And when this young lady comes down, I always have to say, don't you take out for so much money. And then she gets on my nerves because you know what she'll do? If I see something I want, she'll say, well, if you want it, I'll charge it, and you can give me the money back. Why would you do that? Why would you do me like that? Now I'm over here trying to do the right thing. I done left the money home, and then I get out here with you, and you start telling me, well, if you want to get it, I'll charge it. You just give me the money later. Here I go with my weak self. Okay. And she always do me like that. And now I tell her, you know good and well I didn't need this stuff. Or you bought it deep. Or then she'll say, after we done shot up a storm, she got to go back to, South Carolina. So she'll say, well, let's go have lunch or something like dinner, depending on what time it is, before I go back. Now here we go spending some more money. For what? That's why when folks call, girl, no, I'm staying home. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not spending up my little piece of change. And they always say we just going to look for something. And don't go buying wigs and hair either. Don't just sit over there and act like y'all don't be spending up your money on that kind of stuff. That man look at you and he talking about how pretty you look, and then you start telling him how much you spent. They start looking crazy at you. Oh, baby, I like when you look good. Okay, well, we get ready to help me look good. I went out and spent $4,500 one night. I was mad the next morning. I said to myself, never again, because I had nothing to show for it. Drinks was $300 a bottle. That only cost $50 in the liquor store. Oh, you did? You go up in the VIPs and stuff like that? Or some of these places where the food and all of that stuff is expensive, $100 plates of food and stuff like that, depending on where you at, and you buying and treating and helping out. Been there, done that too. And then you gotta let folks know when you treat it, don't you get nothing else. Because they will literally sit here and start getting stuff they wouldn't eat and drink if they was on their own dollar. Oh, you start saying, well, it's on me tonight. You start looking up, you be like, stop the tab, stop the tab. Now they just go crazy. You've been eating chicken wings. Now you're in here ordering lobster tails, shrimp, all kind of stuff. Appetizers, desserts, just drinking till your kidneys is aching. Like, stop yourself on somebody's dollar. And if you don't know how to speak up, they really get ready to drag your credit card. Hey, here come my sales lady, boss up. What's good, my lovely dove? Welcome to the village, boss up. Come on in and jump on in. We're talking about if your mate took the stimulus package money and spent it all up, would you be upset if they took you out of debt? Queen of Six, sweetie pie. I only shop sales. I know that's right. The sales add up too. How many times have you seen something on sale and said, "Oh shoot, this is a real good price. I gotta get a couple for a couple of other people too." Because yeah, you know you're generous and you gotta give heart. Now you're gonna start picking up stuff for everybody. At times I can be tight with the dollar that I can squeeze the eagle off the dollar bill. Hi, sales. Hey, sales lady. Well, let me tell you something about my late husband, right? I love you, baby. But this man could hold a dollar to the dollar. How did he marry me? That's why he had money. Because he could save, and he wasn't that one that was going to spend. He was more of an investor. How does this benefit us? You know, is this something that's going to be an asset somewhere along the line? How can we gain from this? Was his logic, and my logic was like, okay, let me see, I can gain this. I'm jumping in it right now, but I don't always just spend money. I do have an excellent business mind, and I do know accounting and stuff like that. I do know how to manage, but sometimes I do jump off the ledge a little bit. But see, he was that type that'd be more or less like, okay, what we working with? Okay, this is yours. Don't you go in that over there because I know you. And then sometimes I come and say, okay, can I take this out and you do this? And he'll say, go ahead. And then if I say, well, babe, he'd be like, all right now, you done took something out before. Let's stop ourselves. I'm so tight when I walk and squeak. Oh, what's up? Ende, welcome, sister. Come on in, come on in. Thank you for coming to see me, Ende. Y'all say hello to Ende. That's one of my new friends. And in case y'all don't know, I have so many friends from the Philippines. And shout out to all my Philippine sisters and brothers. I love y'all. And thank you for loving me. And thank you for making me a part of your community. Because y'all really just took me in as one of your own. And all of you that's out there from the Filipinos that I don't know, why don't you come on over and join the family? Man, shout out to all my Philippine friends. He won't get the chance to keep mine to myself. You sound like Queen of Six. but but what if you had did that? Would you feel bad that you didn't do it? Because now I'm going to say my part. I would be happy he took us out of death at the end of the day. But at the moment, I probably would be a little upset. Dang, I didn't get a chance to take a little piece of that change and do something for myself. But then when I realized, ooh, now my credit score done went back up because he done took y'all out of debt. You can get all kinds of stuff. Don't y'all dare look at me and judge me. Don't y'all dare judge me. Because I bet some of y'all looking over there saying, yep, she right, yep. Hello, host. How are you? I come to see you. Sammy Bay. Hello, Sammy Bay. Man. Welcome to the village where everyone gets taken care of and no one gets left behind. Hi, Sammy Bay. Everybody say hello to Sammy Bay. Sammy Bay is a part of the village. There's a lot of people that's a part of this village that you guys do not see in the streams. If you go into my comments, you'll see a lot of them in my comments at times. Welcome, Sammy Bay, and thank you for coming in. Jump right on into the family because we never meet a stranger. And state your comment. Say what you have to say. You're part of this village. Thanks for coming in, Sammy. Queen, I'm a hokey yoki infant. Can't get nothing over me. I think most of us are. Most of us are. Because if I know some change is coming, I'm getting ready to be looking too. While you go and checking to see what day it's getting ready to drop, I'm going to be waiting on it to drop too. Yes, another one of my Philippines. I love you. And if y'all don't have any Philippine friends, y'all really need to meet y'all some Philippine friends. I met Philippine friends actually here on YouTube. Jen Lariciano was my first Philippine friend, and she introduced me to so many by me networking with her. And when I tell you they are so sweet and so loyal, I mean they are really like so adorable, and I just love to just interact with them. They're so nice. They really are. If you're looking for real supporters, Filipinos are so supportive. They really are, and they're so beautiful. As long as we were on the same page, bills are paid, we're good. My only requirement is that you keep me abreast of what's going on and that I'm aware of our financial situation. Hello also to everyone tuning with beautiful hosts. Thank you. And Sammy Bay, if you wanna get with someone in here, you can leave them a comment, go to their page, watch a video and leave them a comment and they'll get back to you when the stream is over. And Fifi, hello everyone. It's just a and sorry I'm driving to work. I didn't want to be rude and not speak. Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing that, Fifi. Yeah, Fifi is another one that's a sweetheart. I think it's just so many sweethearts in here. We're so blessed to have such a loving village. Okay, let me see. You can get me at your banana and I will surely give you that to back. Okay, okay. Just leave something letting everybody know that you've been there. That's all. So they know who you are. No, I paid my share and he paid his share. Okay, okay. That's coming from Constance. Sweetie Pie Sammy, leave me a comment on my YouTube. Right. That's how you do it, Sammy. See what we do here? We don't drop links and network like that. But what we will allow to happen is if you want to join someone, go to their channel, join, watch a video, and leave a message. When they see that you left a comment, they will go to your page, join you, and leave you a comment, letting you know that they were there. And that way, you can still get what you need to get and take it from there. And you already know my support is unconditional when it comes to my Philippine friends. Every day I get, put it like this, I hit my limit of people that I can join. That's how many I have, and I can't join anyone until the next day. So thank you all that comes in and just show me love. And I'm going to tell y'all a secret, and this is off topic for 1 second. To those that are trying to grow your channels and get to your 1K or higher, there's a method to the madness. If you're supportive of people, you don't have to network. Network will come to you. I don't network. I don't network. And I still get my numbers up because I let my works network for me. I'm going to say it again. I let my works network for me. So there's a way to let your works network for you. If you're supportive of people and people see your face all over the place being supportive, you're the kind of person they want to network with. So let your works network for you. People will come to you. Be the ultimate customer. You know how you got whatever it is that everybody wants. So they're going to come to you because they want it and you don't have to leave your block. Let your work network for you. Now back to topic. Yes, all the time, a payment plan in a minute. Oh, don't even talk about no payment plan. And see, that's another thing. If you do get in the hole, get a payment plan. Come out the hole. Call somebody. Let them know you need some help. As with all things in life that is fluid, it simply takes planning and open and honest communication that when togetherness merge into the harmony of oneness. And that's true too. When you become one, you have to find a way to, interact as one. and not just be interacting as if you're still single. Okay, Sammy, when they get off of the live stream, whoever you did that with, they will actually see it and they will actually get back to you. And I promise you, Sweetie Pie will definitely get back to you because she's growing also. And thank you for coming in and saying hello. And thank you for coming in and checking out whoever would like to join you and vice versa. Right now, getting back to topic. When you're spending and you're getting in debt, sometimes you're doing it collectively and sometimes you're doing it individually. But if you did get out of debt and your partner put you back in debt, how would you react to that? You just got out of debt, paid up everything, and now your partner neglect all the bills and put you back in debt. Would that be acceptable? This guy, man. This guy. Sammy, you don't have to tell them. They'll see it when they get off. Help us, Jesus. Help us. Sammy, kick them to the curb. So what's up? If they messed up all the money, you would actually kick them out? Right. You can't just come in here and be crazy, Sammy. You got to do stuff a certain way. Because I love you and the whole kit and caboodle, but we have to be fair. And we're not allowing other people to do it. So you can't do it either because then that's not fair. And one thing I am is fair if I'm nothing else. So you can't just come in here and look like low-key still be networking. Just do what you got to do. They'll see it when they get off and they'll get back to you because they're not going to leave what they're doing on the live stream to come say, oh, let me see what Sammy left. They just not going to do that. But when they get off, they'll get back to you. And to some of y'all that actually network with me and I don't get right back to you, I may have hit my limit for the day. So when you take the network back, you just robbed yourself because the next day if I come to you and it shows that you're no longer there, I'm not going to look for you. I'm going to just push on and keep going on. But and also, I may not get to answer everybody right away, but I do pride myself in trying to answer everybody in time. So he gets us out of death just to put us back in death. Oh, yeah, he got a problem now. Kick him out 2 times. Maïs, hi, hello. Welcome to the village. Welcome to the village. I see you. I see you. Welcome to the village where everyone gets taken care of and no one gets left behind. Come on in and say hello and introduce yourself and let everybody know where you're from. Because this morning when you are, tell them where you're from. 1383. I don't even know if I'm saying your name right. Oh, I'm just going to say Maïs. I'm really making up names, folks. And not just on YouTube, y'all. I got a friend, guy, and we been knowing each other over 30 years. And he told me about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. For 30 years, I have been calling him the wrong name. But guess what? For 30 years, he was answering. And he told me one day a few years ago, he said, you know, all this time, the name that you've been calling me, that's not my name. And you was answering for 30 years, who got the problem? Restrict the account. Okay. Good morning, ladies. I don't like being in the hole. I try to avoid it at all costs. What I despise even more is when I'm in the hole because something else, someone else said, ooh, you about to take me out. Because I'm with you on that, Brody. If I'm stuck in the hole because of something out of neglect, that's one thing. But when I'm in the hole because of somebody else's situation, and now we done got out the hole, and you done put us back in the hole. And when I say in the hole, that means we back in debt. You know, that's the hole. Now you got to dig yourself back up out of this hole. So we call being in debt being back in the hole. Now you're in the hole again. Man, oh man, you better get you another job. I don't know what you're gonna do, but you get ready to get us back out of this debt. And guess who's not helping this time? Right. Like, don't take advantage of one another. We all can, you know, be forgiven. We all make a little mistake here and there. But if I get us in some more debt, that's on me now. I got to get out here and grind my way back up out. Because if you're with somebody, you can't just keep getting home, especially if you can control it. Now, if something happened and maybe something might have came up that wasn't on the table normally in the budget and it puts you in the hole, because things happen. Somebody died, you had to travel over here, got to get everybody there. And, you know, things happen. But no, you're not going to just be messing up the money. That you just not getting ready to do. You done stuck us in the hole, and I done stuck us in the hole. We don't need to be together. We holy in the wrong way. We holy. We ain't got the Holy Ghost. We just in the hole all the time. You got to go, buddy. You done stuck us in the hole. And you know, as a woman, we're pop mess when he done stuck us in the hole. We get mad when he say something when we done put us in the hole. But when he done stuck us in the hole, he in trouble. Yeah. We finally done started to see the light of the day, and now we back down in the hole. And then they got to know to start trying to explain how you back in the hole. Well, I don't want to hear it. Tell your story walking, because you get ready to dig us out this hole. I'm not going back down and be sitting here eating hot dogs and beans for the rest of the week because you done messed up the money. I'll be still eating chicken wings and bonbons, and you're going to be over to eat Roman noodles. More holes to come, right? And that hole you get ready to go, and you're gonna be in that one by yourself the next time. Because at some point, everybody gets tired of being in the hole. And I know that's not something I want to do because I don't like to owe nobody no money. You stay on your phone. Every time your phone rings, you gotta be looking. And then you know how when you see them certain phone numbers, you be like, oh no, I ain't answering that. You can't even answer numbers you don't know because you don't know when somebody's gonna be saying, this is a recorded. Don't act like y'all haven't got that. We're gonna record this message. Hold on a minute. You already know they getting ready to come drag some money out your pocket right now. And don't be in front of folks. You got, oh no, this is the wrong number. You know what folks know? But half of them know you in the hole because they in the hole with you. Mary Jane, TV creation. Hello. Hello, Queen. Welcome to the village. Yes. For those of you who don't know Mary Jane, I was birthed actually out of Mary Jane channel. Thank you for coming in and supporting me, sis. Hello, and thank you for the compliment. I'm humbled. Aristotle Network, I'm all for meaningful change. I also like structure. If it's not broke, don't fix it, especially if nothing is going well. Right. I don't share finances because I don't like to live beyond my means. So I like to control my own bills. I know I'm not going to mess up shelter, utilities, and food. Glory, hallelujah. I need a place to live. And I'm not living out in no car. I'm not dragging my stuff from pillar to post. And I doggone sure enough ain't moving in with nobody. Because I know how I am. And child, we ain't even going to start talking about living with folks. Because you go to living with folks, I bet you when you get out that hole, you won't get back in no more. Sweetie pie, hey sister. Greetings, Mary Jane from Alice. Much love, sister. Yeah, but people can act funky on your tail when you got to live with them. And they've always been cool, and now you start living with them, and the little couple of dollars you have, you can't save nothing because every time you go, hey, we're going to need this. Hey, we're going to need that. Hey, we're going to need the other. Hey, you got this. Then they got this, sending their kids, pushing their kids on you. Go ask them for some money for school. Go ask them to get you some Chinese food. Go ask them if she got a couple of dollars for a haircut. You'd be like, dang, I could have stayed where I was at for this. You can't save up to get out of there. That'll teach you to keep your bills paid. By the time you get a place again, I bet you won't get put out of nothing. Village family, I enjoyed tonight's topic. I'm at work. My reception here is not so I'm able to try my best tonight and be safe and always with God first. Thank you, Mama's girl. I love you. Be safe. I'll catch up with you later. Thank you for coming in and supporting me. I love you. I just got my feet and I don't see no hole. I just got on my feet and I don't see no hole or put myself in one. And now I pay my bills and do what I have to do. Amen to that. Yes. By the time let me tell you, when you done been in the hole, I'm talking about the whole hole. You know how you can't never get a free dollar because as soon as you get it, you owe everything out. Now you're back in the hole. You get another check. It's going out. It's looking like you're just making it rain for bills, right? And don't you go around there to that church house and you got a couple of dollars. Because honey, that basket will go around so many times, you're going to be dizzy. And then you done got out the hole and now we need a couple of hours for this. We need a couple of hours for that. You be like, ooh, I better get on out of here before I be back in the hole trying to get the word. Forgive me, Jesus. But y'all know, so just didn't act like, let me just be quiet. Oh, Staying with someone makes some people get their house in order. You better know it. You better know it, honey. And see, sometimes you get blessed and you go to stay with somebody and they don't take advantage. And they say, well, okay, you can stay here. You know, just give me this, feed yourself, and this will just help me get those tissues, arms, and legs, and you take the rest and save it up and get back on your feet. But what is the chances of that happening? Once in a blue black moon. I mean, it's rough out here. The struggle is real. And when you come to somebody's house, if they say you can come, trust and believe they already done started calculating how much you're going to be giving them and how that's getting them out the hole. Trust somebody and say amen. They ain't taking you in because they kind-hearted 9 times out of 10. And don't get there and find out they in the hole. I watch church on TV and I be dressed like I'm in church. Yeah, sometimes you gotta save yourself. We ain't even, that's a whole nother subject. We're not even gonna get into how you can go in the hole at church. That's gonna be a whole nother subject. And I know some people that sit in that playback hollering because they done went in the hole at church. Because sweetie, if you get in the wrong place, honey, they can drain you like a vein. You hear me? I feel more comfortable having my own. If something goes wrong, it's only me, one person to blame. Myself, you better know it. But what about when you stand with somebody and you paying them what you gotta pay them, and they're not paying the bills, and now you out on your keister because they didn't do what they had to do with the money you gave. Then they sit there trying to explain to you something that's a lie that's not adding up. The queen, the stimulus is real, yeah. And money, honey, you let folks get some money and it will show you who they are. Especially if they ain't have no money in a long time. Because you know some folks ain't had a penny over lunch money in a long time. Lord knows that penny ain't never been over lunch money. So now they might have a nickel or a quarter, a little bit extra. They get made a wild out. Wild out. Just pay one bill. Oh no, we ain't paying none of these bills for this. I ain't had no money in a while. I'm giving a treat myself. Woo. They said they're gonna give us some more, right? They waiting on that. Whether you get it or not, they waiting on it. Didn't think too far to say, let me wait till I get that, and I'll spend a little bit more. Oh no, they said they give me $2,000 more. We could spend this and wait around for that. Next thing you know, they're sitting in there looking crazy. What happened? But they not giving it? I thought they said they was getting ready to give us a little bit more change. You better don't you count your dog on eggs till you get them on it. Some people invite you to theirs because they're already in the hole. As soon as you get there, they give you a shopping list of all the things they need. Yes, and every time you look, they knocking on your door. You got a couple of hours, you need this. You do it. Let me get on out of here. If some people rather go on to the shelter. Let me get on to the shelter now. I can't keep a dime in here. At least I ain't got to do all this at the shelter. Where the damn shelter at? Shout out to the shelters. And don't y'all dare criticize no shelters. Because where I come from in Brooklyn, New York, them shelters have saved a whole lot of lives, especially when you're dealing with some of these crazy men. So we're not talking about the shelter to degrade nobody. Because let me tell you something, honey. The shelter is loving arms for so many people. So shout out to the shelters. We love our shelters. I know all too well you give them rent and then want to come see the next day asking for some more. Yeah. Like, look at here. How much is the rent? How much I'm supposed to pay for everything? Not every 2 days the price unchanged, and now you sitting up here telling me a sob story about something you got going on. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Yes, that is true, says Sweetie Pie. Boss lady. I got my stimulus before the government go broke. Oh, you're crazy. The things I say, and Alex, yes, set you up. Right, right. And see, that's another thing. When you're picking up companion and mate, you got to see how they deal with money. How do you deal with money? I used to talk to this young man, and every time somebody invited us somewhere, he wanted to go. And I could say, well, babe, we ain't got it for that this week. And he'll be like, well, we could take the money from this and do this, and I'll get out there and, hustle it back up. No, you're not with this here money. You ain't getting ready to have me in here worrying about whether you're going to be able to get whatever. No, sir. I don't think so. And he would do odd jobs and stuff on the side, but not with the bill money. We're not partying with this. That's how ourselves yourselves is crazy. Yes, it is. Thank you, shelter. Glory, hallelujah. And if you ain't never had to go to a shelter, you are blessed. But let me tell you something, honey. If you had to go to a shelter before and start all over before and get what you got to get back up on your feet, you go on to that shelter, honey. Ain't nothing wrong with it. At least you know you headed in the right direction. But some people look down at folks if they homeless or they got to go to the shelter, if they living out their car, whatever they got to do. But see, I'm humble in that way. I know humble beginnings, honey. And I done had to take my behind to a shelter before to get up on my feet. So let me tell you something. I don't look down at nobody that's in no shelter. If you in a shelter, God bless you. And I hope you get out and be able to make your way. Let's stand in some truth, amen? Let's be humble. What about the people who come over and don't know how to come home? Oh, Lord, oh my goodness. Don't know how to go home. You have to practically put them out. And like our dad used to say, especially if they see food and drinks, you ain't going to never get them out your house. They're going to stay to the food and drinks trial. And I know if Constance still in here, she know a whole lot about it. Yes, shelter, yes. At Queen of Six, you know I'm telling the truth. That's out loud. Hey guys, it's breakfast time here in the Philippines. Let's eat. Hi, hi. Well, come on, spread some food. We love to eat now. When you start talking about food, you done pique my interest. Huh? What you talking about, Willis? Sammy boy, what you cooking up over there? Sammy Bay. Me too at Queen. Yes. And see, that's the thing that I love about the village. We come in here and we keep it real. Some people try to act like they never had a broke day, or they never been through nothing, or they never had to say, oh no, I got to do something to get myself on the right track. And Honey Child, they used to have this thing in New York City where when you go into the shelter, they used to help you get you a apartment and stuff like that. The child, a bunch of us got our hind pots up and trotted it down there to that shelter. So we would become priority for Section 8 or whatever they had going on for you to get up on your feet. So it's nothing wrong with, having to find a way to get where you need to be. And it also lets you know when you get where you need to be to stay your tail there so you won't be back at the shelter. Shoot. Ain't nothing wrong with going to the shelter if you got to go to the shelter. And if you're a man in the shelter, I'm not judging you. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do to start over. And if going to the shelter is a stable place for you to go and get back up on your feet, God bless you. I don't judge nobody because you don't know what somebody's been through. Now, how about when they try to spend the night or give you a sob story? Look, I'm gonna do it how I do it for real. Oh, Dad. Oh, don't come over here with no more sob stories. I'm sob story out. As soon as they start telling the story, there's something up in your eye just taking up in your head. Like, you don't want to hear no more stories. You done heard one sob story too many. You done sobbed for too many people. And now you don't want to sob because you're sobbing for yourself. You don't feel like nobody's sitting here telling you what went wrong and how it went wrong. You in the wrong place, brothers and sisters. Because I am so tired of dragging people. If I drag anybody else, I'm going to faint. I even had people fall asleep, then wake up and get up to go to work and want to stay until I come back. I bet everyone know how that played out. Exactly. Buddy, you gotta go. You gotta go. You're not getting ready to sit up in here like that. But let me tell y'all, I had a good time. I love y'all for the openness and honestness. And the more we talk, the more we learn. And to all of y'all that's out there all over the world, I thank y'all for tuning in. I thank y'all for coming in and joining. And I thank y'all for your support. I have an amazing time in this village. And one thing I love about this village, people standing some truth in here. We're never too big to say the things we've been through. Because you know what? It lets somebody that's out there, that's going through this same thing, know that you can come up and you can rise. And to all the people that's out there that may be in shelters, I hope if you see this live stream that it will encourage you. Because I am the Queen Love Bug #1. Welcome to my village where no one gets left behind and everyone gets taken care of. And if you haven't gotten where you need to be, you'll get there. We all go through something and we all get through something. But guess what? At the end of the day, you're going to be just fine. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you all for your thoughts. God bless you, everybody. Have a blessed